Hey, what's up? Um, this is gonna be a little bit different from most of my videos. I got my iPod out so I can shoot this. I'm gonna tell you something that is messed up, but totally true. Come here, check this out. Alright, there is a monster living in that closet right there. In my closet. Um, you can't see him, but he's there. Only I can see him. You just gotta sort of kind of take it on faith that he's there. He likes to eat small coins, so if everyone could send me 25 cents a piece so that he can eat them, because if you don't send them, he's going to get out and he'll eat my neighbors. He kind of looks like a giant version of that thing off Aliens, the face hugger. He's got tails and like 3 or 4 different arms and shit. Uh, if we don't keep him in here, he's going to get out. I can't see him. Or, well, I can see him, but you can't. You're the only ones who can't see him. Only I can see him. I don't know why. I guess I've got like special superpowers because he talks to me too. And oh shit, oh man, you didn't just see that, but he just took a swing at me. So yeah, I need those quarters. I need about 50 grand in quarters. All right, $50,000. All right, send it. All right, just mail it to me. Do whatever you gotta do. Or send it to a Swiss bank account that I tell you to. See my point? Now, if I really told some people some shit like that and was 100% serious, I could get over 1,000 people to believe me. But that's about the end of religion, really, for right now. We're going to get into that later, but I'll go back to a story I kind of shared in a previous video about how fear makes rational people do irrational things. For instance, when I went to school, they banned many books in my school. They gave me a list, about 150 books on this list that you couldn't bring into the school because really deep down inside they were afraid of them. I'm getting fucked with at work right now because I have blue hair. They gave me a hat, told me I have to wear the hat and shit. I'm higher up than regular crew at McDonald's, so it's one of the privileges of somebody like me to not have to wear a hat, but now I have to wear a hat because I look different. Now, none of this shit came up before, but now it is. And that's basically what the whole thing is stemming from. They're afraid, not afraid like I'll hurt them or something. They're afraid because I don't look normal, or they don't understand me, and people fear what they don't understand, and then eventually they hate what they fear. Also, a friend of mine at work, she's gay. She's trying to get an apartment at these apartments that I live in, because our separate apartment, not the same fucking place exactly. She's not coming to live with me, but an apartment around here. The woman who rents the place out, you can tell, is just a bitch when you even talk to her. So she's denied her living here based on that she doesn't make enough money to live here. She makes just as much money as I do. Alright, actually more money than I do. So how the fuck she could not make enough money, then I don't know, but I think it's, in my opinion, it stems from basic fear. We don't have proof of that, but it rings quite true, especially here in the South. People are afraid. People are afraid of their own fucking shadow in this fucking state. Alright, we're in Alabama, by the way. People are definitely afraid of this book. Alright, it fills their lives with such fucking fear. And eventually that fear gets transposed, or not transposed, it gets turned into some sort of illogical fucking hatred, alright? And then pushed onto somebody else. Take gays, for instance. Many religious people, I know I promise I wasn't going to talk about religion, but this sort of stems into fear. Many religious right-wing conservatives today are pushing for this anti-homosexual agenda. Where does it stem from? They may be, like, I actually heard a conservative say one time, or a conservative guy, said that he couldn't allow gays to get married because what if his fucking son wanted to marry a man, or his daughter? And I tried to tell the dude, I'm like, that doesn't, just because you outlaw them getting married doesn't stop your son from being fucking gay. And he was one of the ones that thought it was a choice. And if he made it more accessible, it was going to be more of a choice and shit. I'll tell you something. If somebody had a choice of being gay or not being gay, they wouldn't fucking choose to be gay. Because nobody's going to choose a lifestyle, whatever the fuck that means. It's a lifestyle choice, Nobody's going to choose that if it means they're going to be treated as second-class citizens, they're going to be harassed, fucking beaten, spit on, kicked, punched, and in some cases fucking killed. Nobody's going to fucking choose that. No, to steal from David Cross again. I may borrow a lot from other comedians, kinda, but I don't try to pass it off as my own thing, so at least I got that. But that David Cross joke where he said, like a 16-year-old kid is sitting in his bedroom and going, oh, well, no girls will talk to me, and having sex with a man is physically repellent, but you know what? I think it's time I invite some more non-stop harassment into my life and getting the shit kicked out of me by retards. Yeah, it sounds like a fun choice. Yeah, and everybody could make that fucking fun choice. Sounds like it's fun, doesn't it? But my point is, people fear things because they've been brought up, in many cases, religious households, to think that irrationally they should fear them, like black people in the 1950s. And even before that, but mostly in the 1950s, you had the separate, water fountains and shit. It almost seems like they thought that if you drank from the same water fountain and sat in the same seat as a black person, it would instantly turn you black or some shit. Like it was a fucking disease or something. And now we see the resurgence of that with gays. They think, we're lucky we don't have, separate drinking fountains, but I did see this one time on like an OCD show about a woman who thought even if she had such severe OCD, if she touched something a woman touched or at crotch level, it would turn her gay. Alright, she was fucking nuts, of course. But people honestly think this. I've been watching this one guy, and hold on, let me check the time real quick. Alright, I got a couple minutes. But I've been watching this one guy on YouTube called Doug, called Fellowship of the Martyrs is his channel name. That's the kids outside. Fellowship of the Martyrs is his channel name, and he's been preaching all this bullshit. Damn it. Don't mind them. He's been preaching all this bullshit about, he can see demons and shit. And insane is a lifestyle choice. Insanity like that is something you can choose to not do. If we would let that shit like that go, you would have peace in this world. But people won't let shit like that go. They gotta make themselves into this mythic fucking superhero. Nobody's just gotta have an ordinary life. They have to have a fucking supernatural life where they're in some sort of fucking struggle between good and evil. Like, they want to be Jesus. They want to be like a fucking superhero like that, They got this obsession with making their lives so much more epic than it really is. Like, like people do that with their jobs. Like, they're like, this fucking place would fall apart unless I was here. And let me check the time real quick. Alright, I got about 30 seconds. But the people do that, and it's fucked up, and it's sick. That's really all I want to talk about, so. Rate, favorite, subscribe, do what you do. Peace.